From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New England Patriots. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in Foxborough. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 24-yard line.
May going to throw right away. It's complete to Williams. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, it's May. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 42-yard line.
On play action, May. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
A 7-yard
DJ Johnson.
3rd down.
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. From the gun, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing here is May. Poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
On first down, it's Genty. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are on the board here first in the season opener. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Raiders 7, Patriots nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From the shotgun, it's May. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. Here's a 2nd and 8. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
At the 35-yard line.
To the air, May. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But third down coming up.
He was defended by DJ Johnson.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Looking to throw, May. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Okay, ready?
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
At the 37-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Martinez. And it is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Patriots 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's out of bounds on the return on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's May. They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Black Ultra. 6, blue striker. 10.
Back to throw. Martinez. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Black, P2w.
Operating from the gun, Martinez. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
Las Vegas, first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the
Looking to throw. Martinez. That's going to be caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Trey Tucker, 32 yards. And the Raiders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Patriots 3.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
The Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's Williams on the catch. The gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Crazy, crazy. Crazy.
Now back to throw. They'll swing this out to Henderson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go, Crazy. Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And it makes the score 21-10. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Nice move at the 40. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 74 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Martinez now from the gun on 3rd down. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Martinez. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jack Besh, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the line. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Patriots 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Great job, we're good. You there. Let's punch it in here, baby.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here we go, start. Five.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about. And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Ready.
2nd and 11. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Okay,
So
ready?
1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Green. Shot. White.
Operating from the gun, Martinez. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Here we go, set.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
A run straight ahead with Genty. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Here's A.J. Cole now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And oh my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Jerry Chin picks it up. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Ashton Jeanty making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to have lousy starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 6-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. But if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
To throw, it's May. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Crazy. Crazy.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Martinez. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Open man is Tucker. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Jones on the return. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, let's punch it in. Great job, we're good. Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing here is May. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kyle Pitts from 17 yards out. And the Pats are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
42. Patriots 17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, 29 yards. And the Raiders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Crazy, crazy. 5.
They'll throw with May. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
They'll set up a throw. They'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Kick in. Switch.
May going to give it to Henderson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Off the play fake. Here's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
The offense on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. To the air, May. And he is caught. And he will have the Patriots first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
They bring pressure there on 3rd down, but this is a nice job of picking it up and making sure their guy has time to deliver the football. And they wind up getting the first down.
Crazy. What's that?
Looking to throw, May. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Crazy.
Here's May. That ball caught by Campbell. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Patriots.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Crazy.
Back to throw again. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. This opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there, maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
14 yards.
Ready.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Milton Williams there on the tackle. 2nd and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
33, yellow, set.
Operating from the gun, Martinez. Pass right side, caught by Fortin. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. 24. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Looking to throw. And the Raiders have got him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, what's up, crazy?
They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Oh, that is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Crazy.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
17 yards.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Crazy.
They'll look to throw again. They'll swing this out to Henderson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
You're on the ball. Hey, five.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. The extra point now for Borregales. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Makes the score Raiders 56, Patriots 31.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set, hut.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. They'll try and set up the screen to Jensen. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Raiders got to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Ready. Roster 45. Watch. Ready.
Back to throw. Martinez. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Raiders, hey, you get a win.